Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jin. Today we're going to review Chapter 15 of the CSCS Study Guide. Feel free to follow along. This chapter is very short compared to other chapters, but if you haven't checked out my other lectures, feel free to do so in this lecture playlist. And CSCS Chapter 15 is on exercise techniques for free weight and machine training. So we're going to talk through a lot of practical concepts in this chapter. So let's go ahead and get started. So we got the hand grips, right? There are different types of hand grips. You see the pronated hand grip, which is the overhand hand grip. So you're grabbing onto the bar or the dumbbell with your palms facing you. And then supinated is the underhand grip, right? So, there we go. Your hand or your palm is going to be facing out and you're going to be coming from underneath. There's neutral grip where the knuckles are pointing laterally, right? Like that. Alternated, one hand pronated and one hand supinated. And then there's a hook grip. It's a pronated grip, but the thumb is going to be under the index finger for some more stability. There's closed grip where the thumb is going to be wrapped around the bar. And then false grip, which the thumb is not going to be wrapped around the bar. Alright, now with weightlifting grips, there are two types of grips, and both grips are pronated closed positions. So you can see here, this guy's preparing for a clean here, and you can see the bar is at about his quad level, and his grip is both pronated, and it's wider than the shoulder width. Snatch grip is even more wider, so you're grabbing it out here, and then you're bringing it up. Okay. Just something to note. Exercise considerations with seated and supine exercises on the bench. You want to remain that 5 contact position at all times according to the textbook. So the 5 contact positions are your head, your shoulders and upper back, and then your buttocks and right and left foot. That's 5, right? So head, shoulders and upper back, buttocks on the bench, and then your right and left foot. That's 5. Range of motion and speed. If you're covering the entire range of motion in the exercise, let's just say we're doing a narrow grip biceps curl, right? The exercise value is maximized because we learn to control the motion throughout that range at that joint more effectively, and you can also work on flexibility because of the way that we're working the entire range. With breathing conditions, you're looking at sticking point. That's usually when you're transitioning from eccentric to concentric phase. It's the hardest part of a movement pattern. So let's take a back squat, for example. You're going into that eccentric loading as you're coming down, and then as you come up, you want to breathe out, and that's breathing out on or through that sticking point. So exhale through sticking point and inhale during less stressful portion. Another thing to note about the Valsalva maneuver, it can be helpful in structural exercises that load the vertebral column because it provides that much more stability in our abdomen as well. So you can take a look at this picture here. It increases the rigidity of the torso, and it also helps maintain that lordotic spine without bending forward too much. Alright, some more exercise considerations here. Weight belt, as you can see in this picture, can help maintain the intra-abdominal pressure for exercises that load the lower back, like a deadlift, for example. But the drawback is it doesn't train the abdominal muscles because the belt does that for you, right? Spotting, types of exercises that should involve spotters. Free weight exercises performed overhead, so like a barbell press, as you can see in this picture here. That's a free weight exercise being performed overhead. Bar on the back, like a back squat, as you can see in this picture. Racked anteriorly on the shoulder or the clavicles, a front squat. And over the face exercises like the bench press. All these exercises are types of exercises that should involve spotters for more safety, according to the textbook. Alright, this is the last slide here. A couple more things about spotting. Spotters use alternated grip. So you want to be narrower than the athlete's grip to pick up the bar and return it to the rack. But when you're spotting the bar as the athlete or the person that you're spotting is performing that movement, you want to use a supinated grip, right? So palms facing out. Do not spot power exercises where the athlete is expected to perform the movement very fast. Place the barbell or dumbbell while the athlete's arm is extended so they can be ready to lower themselves when they're ready. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope you guys found that helpful. I'll see you next time.